So if you notice our format to the stock picker looks a little different. We've undergone a revamp in our software platform, and we're going to launch it, fingers crossed, over the next couple weeks. But we also have our app very, very close to being completed. We thank all of you who have been our beta testers for it. Very grateful for you. The feedback has been awesome. And so this is a neat time for us because we've revamped the software platform and then launching the app basically simultaneously. So we've got a lot going on, but this just gives you a little sneak peek preview of the new interface. And we brought back the menu. Originally, in our software, we had the question, welcome, what would you like to do today? And then we had the top features of our software. Do you want to pick stocks? Do you want to go to winning stocks? Do you want to see the suggested stocks, portfolio assistant, the forum, or the magic stock selector? So we brought those back, but we still wanted to keep the robust homepage, which is basically giving you information, right? Showing you the news stories, what's going on. Interesting. I'm actually going to click through on this one, the NASDAQ, why the big tech gains are forcing a NASDAQ rebalancing. So I'll show you the video on that shortly. But this is where you would go to see, really what's going on in the equity markets and what needs to get your attention. And then we've got the latest social alerts. So these are from the Twitter feeds. These are not stocks that you own. These are companies that we track and follow that are in the, being talked about over Twitter right now. So what we've done is we've shown you some companies, and we've given you a brief description right here of what's going on. This pharmaceutical company, I don't know, how do you pronounce it? Ayala? Ayala? I don't know. I know this one, the Scott's Miracle Grow Company. Mark Kingdon, the director, looks like there was an insider trade here. Undefined shares. So I don't know what that's for, but at least it gives you an idea of some top news for companies that we're following and tracking. So, and then we do today's top ranked news. So you can see, so this is interesting too. Janet Yellen, I don't expect a recession. Fascinating how all this has unfolded, where the markets are powering higher, continuing to do well, that the unemployment numbers aren't as bad as they used to be. So the market is taking that as a positive and just powering higher. But, the reality is, I'll talk about that in a moment, about the mortgage default rates are continuing to jump. But before I get into that, I want to share with you about the rebalancing. So have a listen here.
The NASDAQ 100's big makeover is underway, but how effective will it be? The tech-heavy index is getting a special rebalance because just 7 companies listed account for about 51% of the index as of June 3rd. Those tech giants known as the Magnificent Seven are Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, Meta,